Sunshine. This is Creative Stitching Diva, and I am here to give you another tutorial Tuesday on a Thursday. Hopefully not a Friday. Hopefully everything goes up okay. But I'm here to give you another video on what you have asked, and I am going to do on recorded video. You wanted to know how I do my requests when I Divatise them. How I take the requests from what you give me all the way to the image that I come up with and graph it. Now that's what I'm going to do, and I have my new mentors who is going to be my special guest kind of slash voice on the inside, and they're on the background helping me out and giving me some pointers on what I needed to do for this particular graph. Now the graph is for one of the moderators, so she's in here giving me input, which is basically not really. She's letting me do my thing. And that's what majority of you guys do. Let me do my thing when it comes to doing my graph hands. Let's go. Let's go see what I came up with this particular graph can. And say hello and congrats to my two moderators. And that is Sharice and Disha. Sharice and Disha, thank you so much for being my moderators and being a part of the Divalicious family. Sunshines. Enjoy the video. Okay, so I'm going to do this video on tweaking a graph request. So I get so many requests, and I think that it'd be a good idea to show you how I come up with some designs. So I also want to say, hey, Disha and hey, Sharice, my two new moderators for my YouTube channel, which I'm excited because you guys are always on anyway. So why not have you guys be a moderator? Y'all can talk.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube all day long. So
I thought that it would be like a good idea if I add more to the mix, because I don't want to work everybody over time, because I'm always doing stuff. Always. Every time I could just like the drop of a dime say, oh, I'm doing this, and they'd be like, wait, hold up. I'm busy. Like, wait. So I just want to have enough people on board just so that, you know, if someone's not available, at least I have somebody in the background having my back. I'm gonna do this and show you what I am going to come up with. Now, the original image that Disha sent me. Wait, let me show that original image, because I looked at it and I was like, I don't know if I could do anything with this. A lot of times what I do is I would look at an image and I could come up with ideas just by looking at it and just by what description you give me. I couldn't do that. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I didn't know. I couldn't figure out how can I add whatever to it. Plus, when I look at it, I look at the size. I look at the size. I look at the size you want, the size that I can make it, and the size it needs to be in order for me to add everything that you want me to add. So that's why I thought this would be perfect to show how I create what I create. All right, let me, that's the original. And she wanted me to add Aaron. Aaron is your brother, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so she wanted me to add Aaron, take away the heart, and then add the 49ers, the Mets logo, the 49ers logo, and the Grizzlies logo. So I'm like, it would have to be really, 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 really tiny in order for me to add it in that little area. So I could not see myself using that particular image. So I decided to just search around and look for other images. And I came up with images for the logo, and the image for the logo was like the actual basketball for the Grizzlies and an actual baseball for the Mets and football for the 49ers. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe I could do Goofy juggling all three of them. So, like I do, I decided to go ahead and try it. Now, sometimes my ideas that I have do not come out right. So I would have to go back and do it again. And that's what I had to do with this one. I had to go back and do it again a couple of times to be honest. That's why sometimes it's like hard because I have to do it back and forth. Now this took me just so that I am able to do this in such a short amount of time. I had graphed everything. Everything is graphed because there was no way I could graph them and do this at the same time. So everything is graphed. I just have to put them together. So I said, okay, why don't Goofy juggle the logos? The thing about it is, it was not going to work unless you didn't mind, Disha. Now you don't mind, but
Nope.
some people may not want the name to be hidden away from. Like if I do this and I put him sitting on top of Aaron's name, it's going to hide the R. Of course, you guys would know what it is, but will anyone else know? I don't know. So, like, that was something I had to think about. And if I made Goofy bigger, I wouldn't have enough space up here for the really. I wouldn't have no space up here for the logos. And if I made them too small, I wouldn't be able to get all the detail. So that's the thing about when you have to merge a couple of different things together. Sometimes what I do is I would actually go into like Photoshop and I would do the actual design before I even graph it just to see how it is. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I like this better because I'm able to do way more this way than I can with Photoshop. It takes a lot longer with Photoshop, which is crazy because I could graph faster than creating an image with Photoshop. The next one I said I was going to try because I wasn't too sure if I liked this idea was the handstand. When I saw the handstand, I was like, yes, he could be standing on top of Aaron's name. And then I could have the logos going around him in the back. That way, it won't be overpowered with the colors because they're all different colors. And sometimes people be like, these colors don't match. But this is why I do this way because you could still have the colors of each team, but have a basic color for the overall blanket. The font. Now, say if I'm thinking of a font, sometimes I think of a font before I do it. And in my mind, I was thinking of a block font, like something like this would be good. Or I could do Disney, but Disney wouldn't have been a good idea because the top is not straight. So then I said, well, maybe this like 3D one would be all right. So then I said, okay, I'll try this. But I'm thinking, right? What would I do to add the logos behind? How would I be able to do that? Because I would have to make it a certain size. So this is what I do, right? I have the name. I did Goofy first. After I graphed Goofy, I made the blocks bigger. I made the graph to the size that she wanted me to have it, which is 200 by 200, which is almost like a queen size blanket. So I did that. But when I did that, I added the name at the bottom, and I had to make sure I have room to add the logos. In order for me to have room for the logos, I literally had to go like this. Now, see, this is what I mean about how long it takes for me to do these graphs, because this is literally what I do all day. So I said, do I need to make it 40 by 40 or 50 by 50? I need to make it the biggest possible because those logos got a lot of detail in it. So I said, okay, let me make it 50 by 50. So that's one. Now, if I add the other one right here, I can add it right here. It will definitely go over Goofy a little bit, which is okay. So one can go there, and then another one can go here. And then it'll be 50 by 50. And I can still be able to accomplish my goal. Now, how was I going to be able to do that? All right. Like I said, I graphed everything in the beginning. So I already have the Mets. I already have Grizzlies. I have that one. And I have the 49ers football. I just need to add it on one platform. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these and just add 200 by 200. So basically, I'm just doing this all step by step, just literally step by step. I'm going to take it and move it in the areas that I marked off from before. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just putting it in the areas that I marked off when I was showing you from Goofy. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna copy. I always copy it because I don't want to cut it or erase it, because then I'll be nervous that I don't get it back. All right, so I'm put it on here, and then the football one, I'm gonna put that in the same exact area that I did when I did the Goofy. That on here. You supposed to, I always tell people to save your work, but this is something that I'm not saving because this is all going to be on one. But to be on a safe side, maybe you should save it. Save each and every last one of them. If you have to delete it, that's fine, but at least you know that you have it. All right, so this is how I kind of sort of had it when I was measuring it on the graph with Goofy with his feet up. I could always move it around. So I'm going to go on, not that one. No, not that one. Okay, so I'm going to copy this and bring it over here and paste. Oh, shoot. Where Aaron at? Where did Aaron go? Oh, you know what? I didn't merge him. Here we go. Let me merge this. So I'm merging this because if I try to copy and paste, the whole thing is not gonna come with me because it's as if I'm still like editing it. So once I merge it, it's pasted to the background with Goofy, and now I could bring it wherever I could go. Now let me paste it on here. Now this you cannot do on Stitch Fiddle, so this is why I like PC Stitch so much. So this is where I could play around with. So do I really want the Grizzly and Goofy's ass? I don't think so. So I might have to move it around. So what I'll do is I'll cut it and I'll move it over a little. Maybe y'all, because that didn't look good. I'm gonna change these. It didn't look good with the face right there next to his ass. So I'm gonna change it a little, put that over there. Now, because of the size, the 50 by 50 of the football, the basketball and the baseball, it's not perfect. But that's why I love doing these things, these collaboration things, because you can hide the imperfections. That's what I love about this. Put the football in the middle. Yeah, I see. Great minds think alike. You could say that, Sharice. Because I'm not looking. I'm actually on the other side, so I can't see. Again, I can't see the chats, but you could tell me.
Sorry, I'm work sitting here and I'm like, why did I type that and just didn't say it?
That's what yeah, that you know what, you probably thinking like you on the other side, like be like you watching the actual live. Probably used to that part. But no, girl,
Exactly.
you on the inside now. You on the inside. All right. I'm trying to put it so like it's like not uniformed, but I want it to show. I don't like uniform. I love abstract and I love stuff that's just placed like wherever. But I actually like that. Wait a minute, let me see. What you think? What y'all think? You know what? I could put the basket. You know what? I think
The,
maybe I
the
could
basketball
change it.
under the
Huh?
foot.
I was thinking of putting it over. Let me see. Maybe putting this like right over here
Yeah, that's
and this over here. Let me see. See, this
I
is
was just
literally what I do.
yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. I was like, maybe she puts it over where his arm and his leg go.
Yeah, see? And then, okay, so I could move Mets over a little bit. Um, let me see. Let me see if I can move the Mets over a little bit. But what about the font? Is the font okay? Or
I
should I
like
change that? Because,
I like it. And I also like how his foot looks like he's kicking the football.
yeah, that works.
yeah, that do work. Yeah. I see y'all so smart. I do like that. Okay. See how things go from the first image to the second image to this image. You see how I'm always like doing this, like always. I don't know why, but I'm always ending up with something completely different than what people are asking. And that's why I always ask, can I Divatise? Because as I'm graphing, sometimes I don't mind like the stuff that you guys give, but then I see it and then I start, as I'm graphing, I imagine, oh, mate, can I do this? Can I do that? And so I'll be like, Shay, can you ask him if I could Divatise it? Because I start thinking of all of these things and I feel like I need to change it. 9 times out of 10, everybody's saying, go ahead, do what you want. But it's always that one that be like, no, I just want it the way it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know,
and
I
then I
say,
be
go
like,
ahead, do what you want.
man, that is so great when I get that. Again, I think I did a video on how I talk to my customers because they don't know us. They don't know like what we can and can't do. So I never really tell them, give me a picture. I always give them the picture. I always give them what I feel I can do or I feel like they will like. Some people, even if you're not creative and can't put certain things together, you still want to be able to dominate the whole entire conversation. You don't want them to say, well, I want this and I want that. And then you do that and they're going to ask for something that you can't do. And you can talk now. I know she was quiet because I didn't add her to the thing, but you can talk now.
Who, me?
Yeah, you couldn't talk before because I didn't add you, but now you can.
Oh, I was talking anyway. My bad.
You was talking and didn't realize that we can't hear you.
You know, it
That's the
didn't dawn
story
on
of
me
your
until
life.
now from that last live that we
I had
had
to
that you put
add
me on
you.
timeout.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
my
always
bad.
on timeout.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
you
I'm
always
used
on
to it.
timeout. Yeah, I know. So what y'all think? Y'all think this look good?
I
I
like
think
it.
it's good. I like it. Well, Disha is the one who gotta like it, so I think it looks good. Let me add some color. Let me
I
add
think
some
he's gonna
Where's
color.
the
like it.
one
It's a
the one
surprise.
near his bookie?
Say it again.
Why is the one is that New York? I don't know what that is near his butt.
Sorry, that's
Mets,
my family.
New York
The
Mets.
Mets. Well, the Grizzly was near his ass, but I took it off his ass and I just moved the Mets over a little bit. I didn't put it near his butt like the Grizzly was. The Grizzly was really up his butt. Yeah, it's right
Like
here. It's not really like it. Oh man,
him
it's
pooting
not
out the
really by
Mets.
his butt. Huh?
Him pooting out the Mets.
Well, that's what they are anyway. They ass.
I mean, they're not the greatest New York team. I'm just saying.
I'm not doing nothing else to that. It's staying where it's at.
Well, again, you
And
have
then
to understand. I'm not nobody when it comes to the graphing world. So, you know.
yeah, I know.
I stays in my lanes. I stays in my
I
lanes.
know you do. So should I add a border or leave it?
I think that's gonna be too busy. But if she wanted to add it on though,
Yeah, I think I should leave it. Cause the logos is enough. So overall, what I did was again, I came up with this. This is not the first thing I came up with though. The first thing was her image, and I was trying to see if I could do her image, but it wasn't gonna work out because of the size. You have to take into consideration that the size has to be the size that someone can actually crochet. You don't want to do a size that someone is going to do it and it takes like years to do. Like somebody on here did something that was like 300 by 300 or something on here, but that's just something. I
you
don't
talking about
do
Nisha?
300 by 300. Yeah, Disha, of course.
I know I was being funny.
Now, like Goofy is 100 and he's like a baby blanket size. She is, I know. Goofy is a baby blanket size. And all I did was add everything else around it based off of the 200 by 200. That's all. And that's it. And I think I did a good job. Yay. And sometimes I finish my stuff and I'll be like, I'm not confident. You like it?
Love it. He's gonna love it. This is a surprise for him. He doesn't know he's getting this,
No.
so he's gonna love it.
Okay. He likes Goofy?
Yes, that's his character. All my siblings have a character. His character is Goofy.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll be sending you more characters soon.
Not a
I have
problem.
7 siblings younger than me, so you have more coming.
Hey, I'm ready. I'm always ready. How did you like that? How did you like how I came up with that goofy thing? How did you like that? All right, so thank you for watching my video and learning how I create or tweak my images and make them into a delicious graph for you in your family or your customers. And so please, if you have not, give me a like, please. And if you are not subscribed, please subscribe because I have good content coming on, great information that you're gonna want. And if you need, put it in the comments below what I can do to make a good graph and be challenging. And do you have any suggestions on what kind of graph I can make? Let me know in the comments below and I can check it out. And until Sunday, Chronicles of a Crochet Diva, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and on Mentor Monday, check me out. Don't forget, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I will see you there, and have a good weekend.